Some more AFK Journey, and today we are going to be building our new Ulmus character up to Supreme Plus. Probably take the mythic equipment at least to +5 and do some initial testing. Now remember, this is definitely a hero you should probably not do anything with, but we are going to be going over this hero and testing him in all different game modes throughout the weekend. So if you want a final verdict on this hero, please stay tuned till at least Sunday when we have a better idea how this hero performs in a lot of the different game modes. Let's just jump right into it, get to these summons. It is officially server reset time, and it is time to go and summon for Ulmus. Now, we do have quite a few bankrolled up diamonds and invite letters, so we're good to go on this. I just need to make sure real quick. Everything here looks correct for the heroes I want. Well, let's just get into it. Let's summon this hero. Let's see how this turns out. So we need to get what? We want to take him all the way to Supreme Plus. We need to get him 8 total copies. Let's hope we high roll. Last time we did like decent here and there for Soren. I would love to save as many invites as possible. And again, remember, this is a rate up hero that is an A level. So we're not going to see gold beams popping up. We're going to see an extra special poof on a purple beam. And thankfully, we are getting a lot of Antandra copies. We still need to finish her out. This one is going to Pity. Ardent copies are cool too. We do have to start redeeming our diamonds, but that's what we have them for. And there's the big poof. It's really, really weird. I think I made a mistake too. I think I put a gold one in my thumbnail that I already made for this. Well, just ignore that gold beam in the thumbnail. It's supposed to be an extra purple poof. That looked like 2 regular ones. Again, I will take all these Antandra copies right now. I will take every last one of them. That one's not special. No, but Damien, again, most of these are just working towards getting these heroes up to Paragon 1. There we go. There's the... Oh, no! Wait a minute. Can I undo that? Oh, no, I hate that. I'm not spending any money. No. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Did I just screw this up? No! I always like seeing the animations. Oh, man. Looks like we are doing the Blitz version. I actually don't know if there's a way to undo it. Either way, I guess this is going to be the quick way to see how we got it. Corin copies are cool too. We'll take them. And it looks like we're going to go to Pity once again. Honestly, I have so Omni Acorns now. I actually don't need them. There is the next copy right there. Not having the animation kind of sucks, but I do need to be a little fast here tonight, so this might be a good thing that we decide to skip animations. We're hitting all the heroes we want, which is perfect. Maybe we'll get like a Merrily or a Corin to Paragon 1 as our first Paragon hero. I don't know how that's going to work, but we're hitting Pity just about every single time here. Oh, thank God. We got one early here. Please. Yes. We just got technically 3 back-to-back, but one of them was Pity. The other 2 were really early. Come on, do it again, do it again, do it again. Oh, I want to save as many diamonds as possible. I'm hoping we can keep like over 100,000, but I don't think that's going to happen. We need to have at least like 92,000 for the next hero so that we can build that one to max immediately as well. There is the Pity timer. Come on, let's hit another one right here. We got 2 really early copies so far. We get a 3rd one early. Every other one has been Pity so far. Let's see, let's see. No, we're going to Pity on this one too. So let's see where we're at. More Antandra copies. Yes, please. Thank you. So, oh no, that was actually it. So we spent 70. I mean, we got 2 copies early, which is good. I'm not going to complain about that. I will accept it, and like I said, we just got to get this hero tested out. So let's see what he looks like. I like that animation right there, the little like, whoa. That's actually a really cool animation right there. That's really awesome. He hunkers down and then he goes, whoa. I've not noticed if other heroes do animations like this. If so, that is really, really cool. All right, yeah, we got to keep taking you higher and higher. Legendary Plus. He is a tank hero, of course, so we were going to go for Supreme Plus no matter what, because I can't see a tank hero being good. Not necessarily there, except maybe like Freyesto, which has a summon and stuff, but yeah. Got his exclusive unlocked at Mythic Plus. We're not done there. We're going to supplement because we have so many Omni Acorns. This is easy enough. And then we need to get into his abilities and see how he actually performs. But that is a nice, quick, easy build. I'm happy about it. We are going to get his magic charms. We're actually standing in a perfect spot. I was prepared for this again. There should be a chest. Oh no. Okay, there is. I was going to say, please don't tell me there isn't a chest here. They're not going to be like the best ones for him, but they are going to be at least something. So we get a 3-piece set immediately for him. We got what? Crit resistance and physical damage. That's good. Ultimate strength and HP is solid. Attack speed HP, that one's okay. Not anything like godly or anything, but let's see how this is. We definitely need more HP on this hero, so we're definitely going to increase his hero focus up to 29% additional. And then beyond that, we need to take a look at all of his abilities. So he extends his roots. This is where he's going to trap additional targets. And yeah, it does say every 10 seconds here. So when they said every 4 seconds in the video, I figured that was wrong. But it increases any type of knockdown duration by 2 seconds, which is kind of cool. That is a lot of CC. The question is, do we want to bring him to plus 10? I don't know. 60 life drain is quite a bit. We'll see. Maybe. I mean, at the very least, we might as well take him to plus 5 because we just... Why not? We have just a crazy amount of stuff. I just don't know if I want to spend my temporal essence right now or save that up for another hero to go like beyond plus 10. So let's take a look. We already saw this ability. Let's take a look at his barrier. He gains 25% plus 3% skill points shield the last 10 seconds. When the shield breaks, it deals damage to surrounding enemies. If Ulmus is rooted, he will grant the shield to the furthest forward enemy. So that shield break doesn't CC like it looked like in the video. Passively, he recovers basically like 4% HP. When rooted, he will instead recover energy, and that increases the hero's focus, gives him more HP. Of course, this is his exclusive. His Supreme Plus almost knocks back adjacent enemies 1 tile when the shield granted by Verdant Barrier breaks or vanishes. So this is where we saw the knockback in the video. You do need to go to Supreme Plus for this. I wonder if this works if you provide the shield to an ally. And lastly, Season shoots projectile for at the target for every 2 seconds your control effect lasts. Huh. Interesting. Not really. I was kind of hoping he'd increase the damage dealt. I mean, we got to just check him out, right? Like, we just got to throw him into a lineup and see how he does just to immediately see what's going on. We could probably just go with something very standard here. My initial thought with this hero was a team that looks something like this. Put Arden back here too, and try to run a team that like doesn't really have much as far as healing, but has some really good support heroes around them. I'm actually going to throw Lamont in here too to do that knockup ability, but I do want to leave him in the front row because I kind of want him to jump to the back and start shielding. So let's see how this turns out right here. Lamont is going to be pretty good here too, I think, because he's going to be able to knock the enemies up now that he's Mythic Plus, which I think is going to turn into a decent amount of CC. So you can see that knockup ability. I think this is going to be probably one of the craziest crowd control teams you actually see. Also still going down. Oh, good lord, Alsa. It doesn't matter what we do. Alsa is always going to die if we don't have the right team built around her. So, yeah, the crowd control seems strong. Remember, we don't really have any healers. And Ulmus is doing decently tanking in the front. But again, I feel like Lamont is going to be like one of the best paired heroes with him. Like, honestly, I just think it's just so good. And you can see we're just really controlling this enemy team a lot. If we had like a Damien in here instead, that could be pretty cool too. Yeah, it's pretty solid. We could throw another damage dealer in, maybe a different type of damage dealer. Not a ton of damage per se. Not bad though. Look at how much damage Alsa did, and she was just alive at the beginning of battle. Absolutely nuts. Again, let's just keep this team going. This is a really tanky lineup here, so I'm intrigued to see how this works out right here. So he's really slow to get to the front. Lamont is slow, and he actually beat him to the front. But you notice how long this like knockdown effect is happening? That is pretty cool. Another thing we could potentially run here is like a Cassidy hero. A Cassidy could work pretty good too if we didn't want to run the Lamont, because Cassidy has knockup effects and pushback as well. Kind of nice, kind of nice. The only bad thing with dropping Lamont for Cassidy would be losing the bonus aura here. But again, yeah, he tanks a ton of damage. Honestly, what would happen if we dropped the Lamont? What if we went to some different strategy? Or what if we just went to a full Wilder type team, maybe? We can even put like a Florbell in here because Florbell has a knockup ability as well. Let's see how this looks. Let's see. Not quite sure how it's going to turn out. He's getting the shield already. He should provide himself with a big shield. He should be a very, very tanky hero here. Man. Looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. One true test to see what he can do is maybe throwing him in Dura's trial. Let's see if one of the Dura's trials open, because if we're pushing Cotton Enduras is a very, very difficult fight to get past. First, like, impressions and stuff, I can't imagine being very amazing in a ton of different game modes. Some I feel like he could be very good in. We'll test Dura's tomorrow, though. Again, I don't think he's going to be like a crazy high damage dealer. We've yet to see him actually do his root ability. I kind of would just throw him in the battle. I want to see what it actually looks like real quick, because my goodness, he's been pretty tanky. So he teleports to the back row, and then he starts going at it, and he gains energy back instead. So let's see what he looks like as more of like a damage dealer. So we're going to go extremely offensive, I think, with this team. We're not going to run Damien. Nope. You're out of there. We could run like a Scarlita on this type of squad. Heck, you know what? This could be a really good hero to use a lot of these different heroes here. Like putting a Reinier in the team. Man, we could just go like a whole Celestial Hypogen here if we wanted to. What if we did a Reinier swap? Arden, of course, for damage. I guess we could go back and put like Alsa in for damage too. We could do something like this. I want to swap him over. Let's see what that looks like. Swapping him to the other side of the battlefield and putting him right in the middle of everything. Granted, he's going to have that Reinier healing and damage reduction. Man, that's pretty strong. That is a pretty strong effect right there. He's able to tank quite a bit of damage over there. Man, this and you got to remember, Wilder teams are really good. I guess what we should try to do, let's try to put him in a team that's different. Let's try to not put him with Aaron and Arden. Let's try to put him in a more unique style team, because you might be using these heroes for like a different team right now. What if we went with a more, honestly, what if we went for a more like Mauler centric type team? And we want the damaging pair there, and maybe even an Odie, something like this. Or not Odie, Smokey. See how this type of thing works? This could be a dangerous wave right here. Usually these like tornado type waves do a ton of damage. I mean, he's surviving pretty good just with the Smokey. And then now we get the damage reduction from a Coco. Kind of weird that we're putting him on a full Mauler team, but like, This is definitely interesting. This is really interesting. First impressions feel really good about this tanky hero. I do want to try something like this. Let's just throw two heroes in. I want to have him go and be the main focus of the enemy, and I'll see what happens when he kind of like falls to the back. But my goodness, he's got some tankiness with the healing he does. He should teleport here in a second though, to the back. So he's getting low, he's going to teleport to the back, and now he's going to do damage. Let's see what his damage looks like. I'm not expecting much. And now, yeah, once he's in the back row, he does turn into like Swiss cheese. So you need something to kind of really take some hits here. Damage wasn't bad, all things considered. I don't know. We're going to have to do a deep dive on it. First impressions, though, I do think he is going to become the meta tank pushing hero for most teams, especially since most teams are very Wilder centric already. This could be really good. Granted, we are testing him at Supreme Plus. I don't think as a tank hero he's going to work with less copies. It's just most of his kit that you kind of need comes with this like Prowling Roots. This is what really makes him good at Mythic Plus, and then he gets even better when he goes further on. So yeah, we'll test him out here over the next week. First impressions, pretty solid. Again, this is probably not a hero you should go for if you already have a Granny, a Thorin, and Tundra. Most of them should work for what you need. But if you're looking to really optimize your account, I think this is going to be a play. Again, give me until like Sunday. I'll give you my final verdict on him. We will put him through the gambit. We'll test him in every single game mode, so stay tuned. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on all the Ulmus content, and I'll see you guys next time.